Hi everyone, my name is Moises Mercado and I am studying mechanical engineering at CETIS University. And today I'll be doing the NETS workshop in which I'll be solving the NETS problem using Patran Nastran. So let's start by opening Patran and creating a new file right here, and I'm gonna save it in this folder with the name luck. Okay, we click OK. Let's wait a little. There we go. And just leave this like this and click OK. And next we're going to import a file and a solid, and for that we're going to go to menu, file, and import. And here we're gonna select a solid, it's empty, and we're going to search for our file. I have my file right here, this one, log. We select it and click apply. Click OK, and let me choose this view, and there we go. We have our solid. Next step is to go to group and we choose modify, and here we click rename, and we're going to rename it as heads 8 and click OK and apply. Next we're going to create some points that we're going to use later to create some planes. So for this we're gonna go to geometry, point here, and extract, and make sure that you have 0.5 here and turn off auto execute. And for curve list we're going to select these two. Oh, sorry, this one, and this one. And we click apply. And now we have created some points for our planes. To create these planes we're going to change point here to plane, and we're going to select 3 points here, turn off auto execute, and for our first plane in point 1 we're going to select this one right here. For point 2 we're going to select this one, and for point 3 we're going to select this one, and we click apply. And there we go, we have our first plane, but we're going to create another one. And for point 1 we're going to select this one. For point 2 we're going to select this one right here, and for point 3 we're going to select this one, and we click apply. And now we have 2 planes. Now with these planes we're going to break our solid, and for that we're going to go to edit, solid, and break, and here in option we're going to select plane, turn off auto execute. And now for solid list we're going to select the whole solid, and for break plane we're going to select this one, and we click apply. And yes, There we go. Now we have two solids that were divided with this plane, but now we're going to divide our solid again. So for this, we select both solids, and for the break plane, we're going to select this one, and we click apply. And yes. And as you can see, now we have 4 solids. Next step is to create groups and copy our solid, and for that first we're going to go to group and select create, and here in new name we're going to write TED4 and apply. There we go. We click cancel, and now we're going to copy our solid. So we select here transform, solid, and translate, and here in direction vector we're going to write 0, -10, and 0 with uncheck auto execute. And for solid list, we're going to select the 4 solids, and we click apply. And now we have copied our solid, but now we're going to create another one the same way, the same steps, but this one is going to be named TED10. And we repeat the same process, but here in direction vector, now we're going to put 15 -10, and we select the same solid and we click apply. And now we have 3 solids, but right now we only need this one. So we're going to hide these other 2 by going to group, pause, and here we're going to select heads 8, apply, and cancel. And now we only have this solid, which now we're going to create new planes, new points to create new planes, because we're going to divide our solid in more pieces. So for that we're going to repeat the same process as before. We're going to go to create, point, and extract. Make sure you have 0.5 here, and for the solids we're going to select, let me get close, this 4 right here, and this one right over here, and we click apply. Now we have created new points to create new planes. Next we're going to create a point in the middle of this circle, and for that we're going to go to create, point, and arc center. We turn off auto execute, and for curve list we're going to select these 2 right here and this one, and we click apply. Now we have our point right here. So now we can create our planes, and for that just like before we're going to select plane, 3 points, and to create our first plane, here in point 1 we're going to select this one, in point 2 we're going to select this one, and in point 3 we're going to select this one, and we click apply. Now we have 3 planes, and we're going to create a 4th one, And for this, in point 1, we're going to select this one right here. For point 2, it's going to be this one. And for point 3, this one. And we click apply. And now we have 4 planes to divide our solid in more pieces. To do this, just like before, we're going to go to edit, solid and break, and for the first break, for the solid we're going to select this one, and for the break plane we're going to select this one, and we click apply. Yes, there we go. Now we have 5 solids, but now we're going to divide our solid in 2 more pieces. So for solid list we select this one, and for break plane we select this one, and we click apply again. Yes, and now we have 6 pieces, but we're going to create one last point, plane and break. So we go to create, point and project. We uncheck auto execute, and for point list we select this one right here, and for curve list we select this one. And we click apply. So now we have our point, and now we're going to create our plane. So we go to plane, 3 points, and for point 1 we're going to select this one. For point 2 we're going to select this one, and for point 3 we're going to select this one, and we click apply. There we have our last plane. So now we're just gonna break it. So we go to edit, solid break, and for solid list we select this one, and for break plane we select this one, and we click apply. And now we have 7 solids, but we want to have the same quantity of pieces in our top in our upper half. So to do that, we're going to delete our 2 solids in the upper half. So we select them and we apply, and now they're gone. And also we're going to delete the planes since we don't need them anymore. So we select them too. And we delete them. There we go. Now we only have the lower half. Next we're going to repeat the solids that we have left, and for that we're going to go to edit, solid and repeat, and make sure to have this option right here, this one, 3 cubic net, and that you have 1 in all of these parameters. Also make sure to have this one checked, uncheck auto execute, and for solids select all of them. Sorry. And click apply. Yes and yes. There we go. Now what we're going to do is to mirror our solids, and for that we're going to go to transform, solid and mirror, and here we're going to click here, and then we're going to select 3 points. I'm going to select this one, and this one. Make sure to have this checked. We uncheck auto execute, and for solid list we select all of them. And then we click apply. Oh, sorry. And there we go. Now we have 10 solids. Now we're going to create a new group and copy our solid one last time. So we go to group, create, and here we're gonna name it heads 20. And we click apply and cancel. And to copy our solid, we're going to go to transform solid and translate, and for the action vector we're going to put 1500. We turn off auto execute, and for solid list we select all 10 solids. There we go, and we click apply. Now to make all our solids visible, we're going to go to group, host, and here we're going to select all, apply, and cancel. And there we have it. Now we can see all the solids that we have created. Now last step for the geometry section will be to create the coordinate system, and for that we are going to go to create, chord, and 3 points, and here we select cylindrical. We uncheck auto execute. Let me get close here. There we go. And for the origin we're going to select this point right here. For the point on axis we're going to select this one, and for the point on plane we're going to select this one, and we click apply. And there we have it. We have our coordinate system. With this our geometry section is done. So now we're going to do the mesh, and for this we're going to go to meshing, mesh, and solid, and here we're going to select heads, isomesh, and heads 8, and for solid list we're going to select this one, all of these solids. Here uncheck automatic calculation, and here put 0.5, and now we can click apply. And there we have it, our mesh. But we have to create a mesh for all our solids. So next we're going to create a mesh for these solids. We're just gonna change this one to heads 20, and the solids we're gonna change them to, leave this like that, and click apply. For our next solid I'm going to do this one. So here I'm going to change element shape to TED mesh, and here I'm going to put TED 4, and for the input list I'm going to change everything to this solid, and you leave this like that, and in assembly parameters you select this one and then you select the solid again. Close, and now you can apply. Okay. And there we go. We have our mesh for TED4. For this solid, I am supposed to do the same process but with TED10. But since I have a student edition, I can't do it. Also notice that my Heads 20 mesh disappeared since I have a student edition and I can't do that. I'm sorry about it, and I'm just going to continue with these two mesh. So for next step, we are going to go to equivalence, all, and tolerance cube and press apply. This in order to solve all the 3-element edges of the meshes. So for next step, we're going to copy the coordinate system, and for that we're going to go back to geometry, and here we're going to select transform, chord, and translate, and here we're going to put 1500 in direction vector. We're going to uncheck auto execute, and for coordinate frame list we're going to select this coordinate system and click apply. And now we have two coordinate systems, but we're not done. So now we're going to change that direction vector to 0, -10, and we're going to select both coordinate system here. So let's select them. 1, 2, and click apply. And as you can see, now we have a coordinate system for each solid. So for our next step, we're going to create fields for loads. So for that, we're going to go to loads, and here we're going to select field spatial, and here we're going to select PCL function. Now for coordinate system, we're going to select this one. For name, we're going to put this, and here in scalar function we're going to write this. There we go, and now we can click apply, and now we have it here. Next, we're going to repeat the same process for all our coordinate systems. So I'm just going to change the name and the coordinate and click apply. And we're done. Now we can create our loads and boundary conditions. So next we're going to select create, pressure, and element uniform, and for name I'm going to put heads 8, 3D, and in input data here I'm going to put 1000. And select this one and click OK. Next we click select application region, and here we're going to select these 4 faces. So let me get close. and let's select them and add, OK, and apply. If you did this right, all of this should appear. Get on. There we go. All of this. And now we're going to repeat the same process for all our solids. 20. We select X20. And for application region, we're going to select these faces. Add, OK, and apply. Next is going to be head 4. Okay. Here we're going to select these two faces. Add, OK, apply. Step 10. Add, OK, and apply. And now we have loads in all our solids. Now to finish this section, we're going to select create, displacements, nodal, and in new name we're going to put constraint. And for input data we're going to put 0, 0, 0. Okay. And for the application region we're going to select these faces from all solids. Now we select them. Add, OK, apply. And if you did right, all of this should appear. Now we're done with this section, so next we're going to create the properties. So we go to properties, isotropic, and for material name we're going to put aluminum. And in input properties we're going to put 10E6, and in Potion radio we're going to put 0.3. OK, and apply. Next we're going to select create, 3D, and solid. Here for the name I'm going to put solid 10. And in input properties I'm going to click this square right here, and I'm going to select aluminum and click OK. And now we click application region and we select the 4 solids. And apply. With this done, now we can run the analysis. So we go to analysis, entire model, full run, and we go to translation parameters and make sure that everything it's okay. Then we go to solution type and make sure that linear static is selected and click OK and apply. Let's wait a little. Okay, now we click OK and OK. So next step, we're going to open Nastran. Here I have it. And we're going to select this file right here and run. And let's wait till the analysis is complete.
Standing in the wake of devastation, when you were waiting on the edge of the unknown, and with the cataclysm raining down, inside's crying, save me now. You were there, impossibly alone. Do you feel cold and lost and desperate?
There we go. So now that it is complete, let's go to the folder. And this is actually not necessary, but I think that it might be useful. So I'm going to open this file right here, this one. And I'm going to press Ctrl F and make sure that these words are not in the document. First, I'm going to put warning. This one right here is always, we're always going to find this, so it's fine if you find it. And as you can see, we don't have any other warning in the document, so our analysis was fine. Now the next word I'm going to search is fail, and as you can see, I didn't have fail either, so now I'm sure that my analysis was perfect and there were no problems. So now I'm going to close these files, and I'm going to attach the HDB file to Patra. And so we go here and then we press apply. And there we go. Now we can see the results from our analysis. So I'm going to go to results. And here I'm going to select deformation, and here I'm going to select displacements translational. Then I'm going to go to this icon right here, and I'm going to uncheck this one and this one. And now I'm going to click apply. There we go. And next I'm going to go to display, plot erase, and I'm going to erase the geometry and press OK. And here we have the deformation from our two solids that we analyzed. As I said before, since I have a student edition of Patron, I couldn't make uh, head 20 mesh and a head 10 mesh, and because of that I only have two results, the head 8 mesh and the head 4 mesh. So to finish, we're just going to go to results, create, fringe, and here we're going to select stress tensor and apply. And there we have it, and our tutorial is complete. If you like it and you think that it was useful, please leave a like in the video, and if you have any comment about it, leave it in the comment section, and I'll try to give you an answer as soon as possible. Thank you for watching, and see you later.